Hello everybody. Welcome to, I'm not actually sure what to call this. It is a game review of, drumroll please, Blockcolor. So I don't normally do game reviews because quite honestly, most of the time it's pretty much just Minetest game with a whole bunch of mods added. And sure, there's a little bit of configuration so the mods all play nicely with each other. But usually, yeah, it's nothing too special. However, this is one of those times where it's completely different. In a good way, mind you. In a good way. So this is Blockcolor, and it is a creative world building type experience. There's really nothing to be gained by harvesting items. So for example, if I go ahead and dig these, and you'll notice I'm not using a tool and I'm not in creative mode. This is just the normal gameplay. I'm just breaking nodes by clicking on them. And as you notice in the hotbar, I'm not gaining any new nodes. They're just, I have unlimited. Oh, there's a ship right there. Sweet sauce. So, as you can tell, we have unlimited nodes that we can build with, and we have a very interesting and quite well designed, if I do say so myself, inventory system. So I know I just said that you don't really have an inventory because you have unlimited items, but check this out. So we open our inventory and we have our 8 colors, and we have those 8 colors in all of these different items. And I expect this will probably expand over time. But so we have full nodes, and if you want to place full nodes, you just click the full node and your hotbar changes to full node items. If you want to do stairs, you click the stair and your hotbar automatically changes to be stairs. So now we can go ahead and place some stairs here. Unfortunately, it doesn't do anything for corners, but it looks like stairs do work to place upside down, which is nice. So we can do all of that fun building type stuff. Let me go ahead and patch this hole. I didn't want to punch a hole in the ground there. That was my bad. And we have slabs too. So actually, let's go back to the stairs here. And let's just throw some stairs out. And I guess we'll do some stairs there, and it's not actually the size I wanted, but we'll grab a full node, and notice that we keep the same color selected so you can easily jump between your node types. And now we want some slabs, and we're still using this nice fuchsia pink kind of color. And there we go. We have a mosh pit. I don't know what this would be because I can't put water in it, which is the next. No, I lied. The next thing is windows. So I guess we're going to have to build a wall real quick. Let's just make something basic. And by basic, I mean like a 3x3 with a hole in the middle. That's an excellent wall. And actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and build this over so we have room to put a door in right away too. So we have our windows. And I think we're going to go ahead and put a green window in here. Because why not, right? Ooh, but maybe we want to do a red window. No, that looks too similar to that, even though it's not the same. Let's go back to the green. I think we had green originally. So we have windows. Now, these windows, let me go ahead and just punch that wall out. They don't do the connected glass thing. So there is that, but they're windows, so they still work. Let's go ahead and put some lights up here. And now, of course, you can see in the top right corner, it's 9 o'clock. I have my time speed set to 0. So we want to go ahead and change this. I don't have, oh, of course I don't have permission to do it. Oh, because it's set time. Boom. Now let's do this. Yay, we have lights. And we have lights in many colors. Of course, as always, the light itself is still just white. But you have different colored light sources. But the light they create, spill, I don't know what the technical term is for the light they generate, produce, whatever. It's just a white light because that's the way voxel games work. Let's go ahead and change time back to morning. Wow, there we go. So we have the lights in all the colors. We have liquids in all the colors. Now this is pretty neat. Like I said, I can't really put it there. Uh-oh. You know what? I don't know how to I don't want that. I want to get rid of that water. Where's that source? Okay, I replaced it. Well, that's something to look out for. We want to put a little pool. Now this is the outside of the house. So we're gonna put a little pool in here. I'm actually not sure how this is gonna work. Let's go ahead and get our waters back. Our liquids here. Let's put I don't know if we're really even gonna notice the difference in the color. You do a little bit. Oh, come on, it's not gonna flow out because those already flowed out. Okay, that makes sense, I suppose. It looks kind of weird though. You may want to you know, just do single water colors per thing of water, because otherwise you get some interesting artifacts. Of course, if that's the effect you're going for, have at it. I don't know how you make it be the ways you want. But I'm sure with a little playing around and experimentation, one could figure it out. Now I should check. Okay, so the water still will do the thing where you can put two of them out and it'll make the middle one a source. But of course, that's really not necessary because we have unlimited sources right there in our inventory. I'm going to go ahead and patch this with the right color, preferably, because that could be a lawsuit waiting to happen, having a pool without a fence. Of course, I suppose we could have put a fence up around it, but oh well. Let's put a door up because we have a door. Is that transparent? I don't think so. Let's run check from the backside. No, that is definitely not transparent. The window is, but the doors are not. Even though it kind of looks like it should be. Door works exactly as you would expect from a door. I haven't tried this, so I don't know. It does the double wide door thing too. Well, that's beautiful. I think we need to put some more wall blocks up though, because having a door without a wall on the opposite side is kind of silly looking. There we go. And you know what? We may as well put another window in here just because, and then we might as well put some lights up top. But you know what? Let's not, because that's too much work. What we need to do, let's go back to these. All right, so let's put up a roof. I'm gonna go ahead and turn free move on because I did enable that. Because I had to do some flying around to find a good place to film. Okay, so this is our roof. It's kind of janky. There's nothing holding it up. But who needs support structures, am I right? But you know what, let's put one in. Just because. Alright, so we have a very beautiful looking roof, but let's make it more beautiful. Beautifuler? Prettier? Whatever. So we have these, and I don't know what these are actually called. But they work to do this. Yay! I don't know. Yeah, they don't connect to anything if you do that. Which I didn't think they would. Oh, I didn't know we could do that, though. No, I didn't. Oh. Cool beans. I didn't. Whoops. I didn't know we could do that. So these basically are like, what are they like? The gunpowder trails or tracks. They use that same type of code where they'll slope down if they are placed with two nodes at different heights on adjacent locations. And evidently they are buildable 2 equals true, so you can't place one on top of another to make it float in the air. Now I wonder... Oh, cool. So we can actually go ahead and remove all of these if we want to make an even more janky roof structure. That does kind of leave this open so all the wild critters could get in, so you may want to avoid that. But of course you're free to do exactly whatever you want. And then we have carpets. Now this is the first like negative thing that I have to say, and I'm gonna actually mention this on the forum topic, and it may be fixed shortly. I don't know, but yeah, so we can place carpets, but unfortunately we can't place them as like painting on a wall. Paint on a wall. They always place flat instead of being rotated. So that kind of annoyed me, because that really reduces the amount of stuff you can do. Because like say I want to put a purple face on there, I can't. It just goes on the ground. So that's something that wait a minute, how did I just do that? How did I do that? Especially because I had a red one. I'm very confused. What? Oh, they're trapdoors, not carpets. I had no idea. I thought it was a carpet. Okay, so then evidently... But we still can't place them on walls. Can we make this? So you could use it as a shutter. Kind of-ish. Okay, it's difficult to tell which way they're gonna stand up. So if I place this one here, that's gonna stand up over it. Oh, okay. So, yeah, you can actually do this. So never mind about it bugging me. I just didn't realize. And I suppose I well, that's not really the trapdoor texture. Eventually, hopefully these get little tooltips. So this could say trapdoor, and this could say water. But, for the time being, I suppose we'll have to live with it. And lastly, well, it's actually not lastly. There's a few other things I want to show. But the last, that's a dumb color to use because it has 0 contrast to the ground. We also have fences. So let's go ahead and throw some fences up here to make this a very safe area. And you know it has to be safe because it's a purple fence. And purple fences just scream safety. Maybe orange would have been better, but this isn't very orange. And that's even less orange. And that's very red. So we'll just we'll leave our fences at purple because it looks safe. Oh, I should probably turn fly off. I wanted to see if we could jump over these fences. Yes, we can. All right, so that is it for the building nodes we currently have. I kind of think more might be planned because we have a very large area here. But let's look at some skins. Now, currently there's only 2. We have a panda skin, which turns you into a little panda that floats. That was the wrong button. And here we have the panda's face. Yay for, whoa, yay for pandas. He is pretty cute, but in single player, you can't really see yourself too well. In multiplayer, of course, you can see the other players. And we also have a pig, which, no surprises here, turns you into a cute little pig, which also floats, I should mention. And I think that's because it's just replacing the player model, and the player model is 2 nodes tall, whereas these animals are 1 node tall. Now, here's the next feature to discuss. Scattered around, you'll find these little things. Come on, come on, show me your face. They're difficult to punch, but they can be punched. Come on. Where do you go? Where you go? There you are. Come on. Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. I want to see your face. Come on. Urgh! There he is. So we've got these little guys. There we go. Punching. I don't know if they can be killed. I tried and have never succeeded, so I'm guessing probably not. But they come in a variety of different colors, and they just kind of wander around and don't really do anything other than liven up the atmosphere. So we've got some cacti, cactuses, cacti, call them how you will. That's automatically just, spawn in deserts. There's some ships. Was that ship in the down here? I think it was. Yes, it was. Okay, now I am playing with damage turned off because I originally was... Oh, this one has windows. The last one I was at didn't. When I was originally doing a little fooling around, just exploring stuff, I had damage turned on. There's nothing to eat, so you can't heal your damage. And it did not appear as if it just automatically repaired yourself if you automatically healed. So I would recommend playing with damage turned off. So yeah, we got these ships that just kind of spawn out in the water. Not decorated yet, so you have room to throw some interior design stuff in. Got a nice big hold. I'm not too good with ship terms, but whatever this is called, the big cargo area. Store lots of goodies in here. I mean, of course, your goodies would just be solid colored blocks, but that's part of the fun. You have to use your imagination a little bit more because you're limited to a palette of 8 colors and a handful of different node styles. So there was a ship. Let's go find a forest because the forests are pretty neat. Now I saw one. Let me turn on the mini map. Ooh, we don't seem to have one close. Let's just fly. Oh, here we got some grass, so there's probably some trees in there. Some grasslands, some little floating islands. Some mountains. Another one of these. Oh, here's a whole slew of them. So we got a little purple guy here. Who doesn't want to show me his face. I think they're camera shy. Little pink guy, a little blue guy. Well, there we go. I think they all share the same face. Ooh, there's a yellow one over here. And a white one. But that's getting off track. What we want is to find some trees. There's also, this just uses your plain old normal map gen. So I think I'm using V7 here. But as far as I know, it's compatible with V6 and V5. I'm not sure about valleys. It probably is, but I'm not positive. Another one of those little things. Come on, where's some trees? We just want to see some trees. Here we go. We got some tree. Oh, lots of trees. Beautiful. These trees are extremely reminiscent of some other video game, but I have absolutely no idea what video game. But I just feel like I've seen this style tree. Or maybe it was just in like some low poly artwork I've seen from the different computer modeling forums and people on Twitter. But yeah, so the trees are just, they're basic. You got the trunks, which extend up into them a little bit. And then they got leaves. Well, I mean, what would be considered leaves. Obviously, they're just your solid colored nodes, because that's what your node palette is, if that's a thing. Hello, little fella. What are we supposed to do with you? How do we interact? Ooh, let's block him in. No, you're not. No, you can't jump over this. Dude, this is for your safety. Okay, these little guys are rebels. They don't like being safe. No, yes, stay. No, no. I'm trying to protect you here, okay? Like, you can't just be running around in the... You're gonna fall into a hole. Oh, no, I'm stuck. See, there's a big hole here. I'm trying to save your life. Okay. So... They don't like you trying to save their lives, evidently. So I wouldn't waste my time. But, of course... that would be kind of boring, and really wouldn't be in the flavor, the strain, the point of this video. Okay, I think I want to go ahead and do this. Now I set this location, and there was a big cave system. I just need to find it. So here we had a boat that was in ground, a misspawn, whoops. And I think this was the cave. These were the caves. This was the cave. That is not the cave. I put a bunch of lights in it as I was, oh no, wait, that was before I found this. Oh well. I'm sure I can find another cave just as easily. Some dungeons that are just using gray because, well, that's, again, the color palette available. This looks like a good cave. Let's go for an exploration trip. Whee! I may want to grab some light. So let me grab a light selection here. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Oh yeah, it looks like it's deep. Oh yes, definitely deep. So as we go down in these... Oh, this one has water in it already. As we go down in these caves... obviously they're devoid of ores because there are no ores. There's no crafting, so there's no point to there being ores. There's just yellow nodes and gray, silver. I'm not sure which I should call that. And they don't really have like tooltips, so I can't see what the preferred name is, or what the game's name for it is. Oh, this connects back to that. Oh, yeah, okay. And this has water coming from the surface, I expect. Yes, so let's go this way. Just for fun. Whee! Big waterfall. Yeah. And it kind of dead ends. Looks like. Yep, it dead ends. But that's probably gonna wrap this video up. Like I said, I don't normally do sub-game videos, but I have to mention this. The creator, whose name I won't even try to enunciate because I know I will butcher it horribly. He used the form on my website to request this video. And if you have a video you would like me to do on Minetest, of course, you should also use the form on my website. You can find it by browsing to www.nathansalapat.com. And then, I don't actually know the rest of the link, but if you go to the menu, you'll see there's a heading for Minetest. And you just hover over that, and a little drop-down menu will open. And one of the options is request a video. And it just asks for a wee tad bit of information. Basically on, what the video should be about. Basically what mod you want me to review. Or subgame, I suppose. Or, whatever. What modding topic you want. And you just fill out a little bit of information. And you submit that. And it comes to me via email. and then I make a video. It's that simple, straightforward, cut and dry, easy. I mean, there's absolutely no reason why you shouldn't be able to do it, unless there's some kind of bug in my website, which is entirely possible, but very unlikely. All right, well, that is gonna wrap this up. So I gave all the disclaimers. Yeah, so link will be in the description to download. It's still in a fairly early stage of development, I would say. It's relatively new, which is why I'm thinking there's probably a lot of changes still planned, but I'm expecting it's probably going to stay with this simple 8-color palette, because that does work very well, as that's the size of the hotbar. So it makes it super easy to just scroll through your colors and have everything right there. So go ahead, visit the forums, leave your thoughts for the creator, and yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. So thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you obviously liked it, and if you aren't subscribed, and be sure to tune in next week for another video, and I'll see you then.